Hello children, how are you all? I hope you are happy and healthy. Children, as you all know, we have completed 9th chapter of your honeysuckle book. And we have started 10th chapter, that is the banyan tree, yesterday. And many paragraphs we have completed. The chapter was read and explained also. 2 paragraphs were left yesterday that we are going to start today. This is 16 number paragraph and 17 number paragraph. So children, let's start. I saw the bird flung nearly 20 feet across the garden. It fluttered about for a while, then lay still. The myna remained on the cactus plant, and when the snake and the mongoose returned to the fight, raised himself on his short legs with the lightning snap had the big snake by the snout. The cobra with it and lashed about in a frightening manner, and even coiled itself about the mongoose, but to no avail. The little fellow hung grimly on until the snake had ceased to struggle. He then smelt along its quivering length, gripped it round the hood, and dragged it into the bushes. Now children, here you can see the author noticed. What noticed? The bird falling 20 feet away. It kept shaking its body for some time, but then it became still and died. The myna was on the cactus plant, and she didn't interfere in the fight after his. The cobra was weakened and defeated. The mongoose attacked fearlessly. It exhausted the cobra. This scene was really very scary, that because of his trick, mongoose exhausted the cobra. The cobra was weakened and defeated. The mongoose attacked fearlessly. It exhausts the cobra with its shrewd and fast attack moves and finally killed it. It caught the cobra from its hood and dragging it, pushed it into the bushes. Now here you can see the cobra was killed by the mongoose. Now we are moving to 17 number paragraph, that is last paragraph. The myna dropped cautiously to the ground, hopped about, peered into the bushes from a safe distance, and then, with the shrill cry of the congratulations, flew away. So now here, the myna fell down to the ground, and hopping about reached the bushes. She reached the bushes, giving a congratulatory, high-pitched sound. She flew away. So that was the time of victory of mongoose. That is why she cheered with shrill voice. So here you can see this is not a story, it's an experience of the author. Now children, after that completion of this chapter, we are moving ahead the exercises which are given in this chapter. So that is working with the text. Now children, we are going to do working with the text. You can find on page number 131. So working with the text. It means we should work with text. It means we should search the answers from the text. So children, complete the following sentences. The old banyan tree did not belong to grandfather but only to the boy, because that we are going to answer. So children, write it down. So this is first number, that is A. Complete the following sentences. That we are going to do. Now number 1 we are going to write over here. So children, write it down. Number 1. The old man was unable to climb the tree due to his age, and it was a place used by the boy. Anu. So this is the answer. Now we are moving to second number. The second number is, the small grey squirrel became friendly when it noticed that the boy did not have any air gun in his hand. So children, write it down. Now we are moving to number 3. Number 3 is, when the boy started to bring him pieces of cake and biscuits, the squirrel, now we are going to write number 3, became friendly. Squirrel became friendly. The squirrel became friendly and started taking the food from his hand. Okay children? Now we are moving to number 4. That is, number 4 is, in the spring the banyan tree dash and dash would come there. So now we are going to write number 4. Number 4 is, was full of red figs. Was full of red figs. What full of red figs? All kinds of birds. all kinds of bird. So now just completed, children. Now number 5, we are going to do the banyan tree served the boy as a reading room. Number 5 is a reading room. Now number 6, the young boy spent his afternoon in the tree. Fill in the blanks we are going to do, that is, the young boy spent his afternoon in this tree, lying on it and reading the books So this is the answer. Now children, after completing this fill in the blanks, we are going to do answer the following questions. So first is, it was to be a battle of champions. So this answer you can find on paragraph number 8. Now the first question, having first part of the question, what qualities did the two champions have? Pick out words and phrases from the paragraph about this line in the text and write them down. Now here we should write qualities of two fighters, that is mongoose and cobra. And the second question, which is along with the first question, what did the cobra and the mongoose do to show their readiness for the fight? So children, let's begin our answer. I'm going to give the answer. So first we are going to write about mongoose. So this is answer number B, and I am going to give first answer, that is mongoose, and here we are going to write about cobra. Okay children? Now we have to write few qualities of 1A, B, C. It means A, B and C. Now mongoose, the quality of mongoose is champion fighter. Champion fighter. So here you can see champion fighter, clever and aggressive. Mongoose was clever and aggressive also. So he was clever and aggressive both. Now number C, swift and flexible. Swift and flexible. So this is the quality of mongoose. Now we are moving to the cobra's quality. Broadwood. First quality of cobra is broadwood. The cobra was having broadwood. Now poisonous teeth. Poisonous teeth, because with the help of these teeth it can bite. Swift in attack. Swift in attack, children. So here you can compare, you can see the qualities of two fighters. One is mongoose, the second is cobra. And the mongoose, champion fighter. Why champion fighter? Because mongoose won that fight. Now again, clever and aggressive, very aggressive, and he knew each and every aspect of any battle. Now, swift and flexible. For this, you can see the story that if the cobra was striking one side, then the mongoose was always climb to the other side. So this is called its swiftness. Now, let's talk about the cobra's qualities. The first quality is broad hood. It's having a broad hood. Now, poisoned teeth. This is very exclusive quality of this cobra. It's having a poisoned teeth. And now next is swift in attack. Yes, of course, the body of a snake is always swift. So, very fast it can move its body. So that is why we can say swift in attack. So now we are moving to question number 2, which is along with this question. What did the cobra and the mongoose do to show their readiness for the fight? So now we are going to write the second one. Now answer 2, we are going to write in the same way. Mongoose and cobra raised his feet off the ground. Now next is brush its tail. Brushed its tail. Next is raised long hair on his back. Raised long hair on his back. Now these are 3 qualities of mongoose from which we can understand the mongoose was show his readiness for attack, for the battle. Now the next is cobra. Now we are talking about cobra. Produced hissing sound. Hissing sound. Now spread broad hood. Spread broad hood. Now next is turn around. Turn around. Because its body very flexible, that is why it turned around. So now here from this we can understand that cobra and mongoose showed their readiness for the fight. Now we are moving to the third, or you can say this was B question and we have discussed number 1. So now we are moving to the second question, that is, who were the other 2 spectators? What did they do? Did they watch or did they join in the fight? Now here we have discussed that crow and the mena were the spectators. So children, let's write, or this answer you can find in paragraph number 10, that is, though the combatants were unaware of any presence in the tree, they were soon made aware of the arrival of 2 other spectators. One was Myna and other a jungle crow. They had seen these preparations for battle and had settled on the cactus to watch the outcome, to watch the results. Had they been content only to watch, all would have been well with both of them. Now children, you have to write answer number 3. So children, let's write the answer. Answer number 2, we are going to write the other two spectators. The other two spectators were the myna and a wild crow. And a wild crow. Now, crow was bitten and died. Crow was bitten and died. Myna flew away in the end. Myna flew away in the end. So children, complete it. After that, we are moving to the next question, that is 3-number question. Read the description below of what the snake did and what the mongoose did. Arrange their action in the proper order. 11 to 16 number paragraph we can find this answer. So now we should arrange. Now children, let's write the answer. Now first we are going to write it. Answer number, this is answer number 3. First is Cobra, and here we will write mongoose. So now we have to separate these qualities. Now try to mesmerize the mongoose. Tried to mesmerize the mongoose. Coiled itself around the mongoose. Around the mongoose. Struck the crow. Struck the crow. Struck again and missed. Struck again and missed. Now the last answer, that is cease to struggle. Cease to struggle, children. So completed, children. Now we are moving to the next, that is mongoose. Mongoose refused to snake's eyes. Refused to snake's eyes. That is the first point. Now second is pretended to attack. Pretended to attack the cobra on one side. Cobra on one side. This is number 2. Now number 3. Number 3 we are going to write sprang aside. Sprang aside. Now next is jumped it in and bit. Jumped in and bit. Now next, number 4. Number 4 is darted away. Darted away darted away, bit and grabbed, bit and grabbed the snake by the snout. By the snout. So children, one more point which is left, that is drag the snake. Dragged the snake, drag the snake into the bushes. Into the bushes. This is the last point of cobra, or sorry, mongoose. So now we are moving to the next question, that is what happened to the crow in the end? And it's having two questions. What happened to the crow in the end? And the other is what did the myna do finally? So children, let's start doing this answer. For this, I have to erase this. Now next is what happened to the crow in the end? So this is question number 4, answer number 4 and 1. So it was beaten by the snake. It was bitten and by the snake and died. So it was the result of crow. Now this is answer number 2 of question number 4. What did the myna do finally? It gave a shrill voice. It gave a shrill voice. And flew away. Cry and flew away. Or here you can write also that it congratulate the mongoose by making this type of the voice. So children, we have completed question number 4. And for this answer, we can write more if you want. So for this answer, you can read this 16 and 17 number paragraph. That is, I saw a bird flung nearly 20 feet across the garden. It fluttered about for a while, then lay still. The myna remained on the cactus plant. And when the snake and the mongoose returned to the fight, very wisely decided not to interfere again. Myna was very intelligent. That is why she was decided that she was not going to interfere in the battle. The cobra was weakening and the mongoose waking fearlessly up to it. Now if you will read the 17 number paragraph also, the myna dropped cautiously to the ground, hopped about, peered into the bushes for a safe distance, and then with a shrill cry of the congratulations and flew away. So this is the answer of question number 4. So children, working with the language is left. So we will do these working with the text tomorrow, and then we will start our new book. That is, it is not called new book, but it is the Pact with the Sun. We will start. So few chapter, I think it was, there is a few chapters which are left. So we will discuss tomorrow. So children, from this story, we have learned that the love for the animals always steadfast, because the author, when he saw this type of the scene, which was very, very dangerous scene, and that time, because of that tree, banyan tree, he was able to see this furious scene of battle between mongoose and cobra. So children, here you can see this chapter, as you all know, written by Ruskin Bond, and it is a true story, because this banyan tree was there in the Dehradun in his grandpa house. And this is the, you can say, this is the place, or this was the place for that author used to sit and see these type of the scenes of wild animals. So children, we have completed this chapter. Few exercises are left. So tomorrow we will do this. Till then, bye-bye and take care.